Hello everyone and welcome to a safe space. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some intuitive tips for opening your heart chakra. I don't consider myself a master, I don't consider myself an expert in any way. I really just come on this camera and share the things that I'm learning along the way and what's helping me and what's not helping me and what is profound to me, what I feel like sharing with other people. And that's kind of all this channel really is, and also just creating a safe space for others where we can talk about topics like this that you may not feel safe to talk about in the real world. So with that being said, here are 5 tips that I have for you to open your heart chakra and to keep your heart open in general. There have been moments where I have literally felt my heart open and I have just felt a release of the past, a release of negative emotions, when I have felt a literal opening of my heart. So I wanted to share these things with you that have helped me to open my heart again. But I do want to say that this is a continuous effort for me. There is never really an end point, in my opinion, because challenges in life are going to keep happening to you. Severed relationships may continue to happen, just various different things that cause you pain and cause you to close your heart again. So this is a continuous conscious effort to keep your heart open. You may feel that your heart is closed off if you're having a hard time trusting others, opening up to others, if you're having a hard time loving and trusting your own self, if you're not feeling a sense of inner peace and gratefulness, loving emotions. Maybe you're feeling disconnected from your true self, disconnected from others. So number 1 is recognizing your blocks. Understanding and gaining awareness on what exactly has caused you to close your heart. Often it is past trauma that becomes stored in our bodies and leaves an imprint on our heart, causing us to close. It's extremely powerful to make connections to your past and realize that certain things that have happened to you in the past have shaped who you are today. That awareness itself allows for change, because we can't do something unconsciously and be aware of it at the same time. Those two things cannot coexist. So if you become aware of something that happened to you in the past that is still causing you to close your heart today, that's the first step in allowing you to break that cycle and form new positive connections in the brain that allow for love and growth and expansion. Number 2 is healing severed relationships, whatever that means for you, because this can mean setting boundaries or cutting out relationships that are not in alignment with who you are anymore or that are causing you pain and suffering, apologizing to anyone about any situation that's causing you guilt, or allowing yourself to forgive. Not necessarily letting that person back into your life, but allowing yourself to forgive for your own sake, freeing yourself from those burdens. This is really about letting go or letting in. For example, this could be a parent that has caused you a lot of pain and suffering in your life. Or maybe you have an ex that really hurt you and you haven't really let go of that person because maybe you're still going through the same cycle with them of continuing to talk to them or continuing to stalk their social media page. And so you're not allowing yourself to move on from that situation and open your heart again. So allow yourself to let go of what has made you close your heart in the past and move forward in order to let in new experiences, people, and relationships that are going to give you more positive experiences that will allow you to open your heart again. Number 3 is staying open versus closed, allowing moments and emotions and feelings to pass through you instead of getting stuck on them or allowing them to get stored in your body energetically. You know how we often move through life and we get very stuck on certain events that happen to us, whether something extremely minor or something really big. We'll replay that moment over and over in our heads, even though it's not serving us in any way, shape, or form. So staying open versus closed allows us to just let life pass. Let life flow and simply flow with it instead of getting so stuck on certain things, instead of getting so stuck on certain emotions, allowing ourselves to fully feel through them. I have a video about feeling through pain, which I will link below if you are having trouble with this. Staying open is kind of both an emotional and physical act. This can have to do with our posture when we show up in life. Are we closed off or are we open? This can be noticing any tension that occurs in our chest when our chest feels tight and closed. Staying open is also about practicing non-judgment, noticing when you are judging others, but also not judging yourself for judging. Number 4 is meditating deeply enough to produce elevated emotional states. This may sound complex, but it's really not. Just bear with me, okay? What I mean by this is getting into a deep enough meditative state where you allow yourself to produce elevated emotions before the experience actually happens. So what this can mean when it comes to opening our heart chakra is allowing ourselves to feel love, really feel love while we are sitting in our meditation, not waiting for any external event in our lives to produce love in our hearts, but being empowered enough to know that we are the conscious creators of our lives. So we can choose to produce the feelings of love within ourselves because we ourselves are love. How you do this is by allowing yourself to get in a deep enough meditation, one where you meditate long enough, where you actually fully relax your entire body and your mind and begin to visualize things that make you feel pure love. Whether it's the vision that you have for your life, whether it's thinking about people in your life that you love, whether it's bringing you back to a memory in your life when you felt pure love and bliss, and allowing yourself to linger within that feeling for as long as possible. Really feel those elevated emotions of love and bliss and happiness. This is allowing you to feel the emotion ahead of the physical experience. And when you do this, you're actually teaching your body chemically to naturally feel those emotions of love in your daily life and more often. If you would like to know how to get into a deeper meditative state, I plan on making more videos about that in the near future. And number 5 is allowing yourself to trust. To not only trust others, but really to trust yourself and to love yourself, to build a beautiful, loving, trusting relationship with yourself. Of course, this can be easier said than done. Like I said before, this is a continuous conscious effort throughout your daily life of doing various rituals that allow you to feel gratitude on a daily basis and that allow you to build a loving relationship with yourself. But it really starts with you, because when you begin to trust yourself, that allows you to open your heart to others and trust others. So this may begin with trusting yourself on your journey, trusting your intuition, trusting those nudges that you have and listening to them, listening to your inner voice, and also trusting whatever goals and visions that you have for this life, really believing in yourself. And of course, also trusting in the divine, trusting that everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to, and that you are living a very meaningful life that is teaching you all of the lessons that you are meant to learn and that is leading you to the destination that you are meant to live during this human existence. I used to have the most broken relationship with myself, and I hated myself. I probably hated myself more than I hated anyone else, and would reaffirm that to myself every day. So if you are struggling with having a healthy relationship with yourself as well, I have an entire video on that as well, and I will also link that in the description. So this was definitely a shorter video today. Let me know what you thought of this video. I've been trying to make my videos a little bit more compact so that I'm not just kind of going on long tangents and rambling for such a long time and repeating the same information. So please let me know if this video added any value to you in any way. Also, it would mean the world to me if you gave this video a like if it helped you in any way, because that really helps support me in the YouTube algorithm. Also, feel free to subscribe if you are also on a journey of healing and becoming your best self, or even if you would just like a safe space to come back to every week. I would absolutely love to have you here. But other than that, I really hope that I see you in my next video. Blessings to you all, and may you all become the conscious creators of your life this year.